Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Tama and the Gentle Footsteps on the Floor. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Every morning in our house begins not with an alarm clock, but with Tama. Before the sun fully wakes the city, before the birds finish clearing their throats, Tama's gentle footsteps begin their slow journey across the wooden floor. They are not loud. They are not rushed. They sound like tiny reminders that another ordinary day is quietly opening its eyes. Tama is not a big dog. He is not small either. He exists perfectly in between, like he chose a size that would never intimidate anyone. His fur is soft and slightly messy, as if he just woke up from a dream he doesn't want to forget. When he walks, his paws barely kiss the floor. Tap, pause, tap, pause. Each step feels thoughtful, almost polite, like he's asking permission from the house before moving forward. I often lie still in bed, pretending to sleep, just to listen. Tama always checks on me first. He walks from the living room, past the dining table, and stops at my bedroom door. He never rushes in. He leans his head slightly, peeking inside, making sure I'm still there. Only then does his tail wag, slowly, carefully, so it doesn't hit the wall too loudly. Sometimes he enters the room and sits beside the bed. He doesn't jump. He doesn't bark. He simply waits. His eyes follow my breathing. When I finally open my eyes, he smiles. I know dogs don't smile the way humans do, but Tama does. His mouth curves upward, and his whole face softens, as if the world has just become a safer place. The floor remembers Tama's steps. In the afternoon sunlight, you can almost see the path he takes every day, from the water bowl to the window, from the window to the couch, from the couch back to me. These steps are small, repetitive, and unimportant to anyone else. But to me, they are proof that calm still exists in a fast-moving world. When I rush around in the morning, looking for keys, checking my phone, worrying about time, Tama never speeds up. He continues walking at his own pace. Sometimes I trip over him, and he looks at me, surprised but forgiving, as if to say, "Why are you running? The day isn't chasing you." In those moments, I realize something simple but powerful. Tama is not trying to control time. He is simply living inside it. And with every gentle step on the floor, he invites me to do the same. By midday, the house becomes brighter, louder, more awake. The phone rings. Messages arrive. Work fills my head with thoughts that pile on top of each other like messy papers. Tama watches all of this from his favorite spot near the window, where sunlight draws a warm square on the floor just for him. He moves when he needs to. When his water bowl is empty, he walks toward it patiently. Even if I'm busy, he sits beside it, waiting, not complaining. When I notice and refill it, he doesn't rush forward. He waits until I finish, then drinks slowly, lifting his head between sips as if savoring both the water and the moment. In the afternoon, I often work from home. My chair rolls back and forth, my fingers tap loudly on the keyboard, and my mind jumps between tasks. Tama stays close. Sometimes he lies under my desk. Sometimes he rests his chin on my foot. His presence is quiet but constant, like background music you only notice when it stops. When I stand up too quickly, he steps back gently. When I drop something, he looks at it curiously but doesn't panic. His calmness is contagious. Without realizing it, my breathing slows. My shoulders relax. The room feels softer. Outside, life is noisy. Motorbikes pass by. People argue. Tama moves fast. But inside our home, Tama's footsteps create a different rhythm. Tap, pause, tap, pause. It's a rhythm that doesn't compete with the world. It simply exists beside it. In the evening, we take our daily walk. Tama walks slightly ahead of me, then slightly behind, adjusting his pace to match mine. If I stop, he stops. If I slow down, he slows down. Sometimes he looks back at me, checking in, making sure I'm still okay. It feels like we are walking together, not because we have to, but because we choose to. Back home, dinner time arrives. Tama sits patiently, eyes focused, tail still. He waits for permission, always. Even when he's excited, his excitement is gentle. When I finally place his bowl on the floor, he eats happily, but not greedily. He enjoys every bite, as if thanking the day for providing enough. At night, when the lights dim and the world outside quiets down, Tama's footsteps return to their softest version. He circles the room once before lying down, choosing the perfect spot. When I move, he adjusts. When I sigh, he lifts his head. His love doesn't shout. It whispers. And in those quiet moments, I understand that Tama isn't just living in my house. He is teaching me how to live in my life. Tama's gentle footsteps on the floor may seem like a small detail, but they carry a powerful lesson for modern life. In a world where speed is praised and noise is unavoidable, Tama reminds us that moving slowly is not a weakness. It is a form of wisdom. His calm behavior teaches us to be present, to notice the space we occupy, and to respect both ourselves and others sharing that space. From Tama, we learn patience. He waits without frustration, trusts without fear, and loves without conditions. Applying this to our own lives means learning to pause before reacting, listening more than speaking, and understanding that not everything needs an immediate answer. Just like Tama adjusts his steps to mine, we can learn to adjust our expectations when dealing with people around us. The relationship between humans and animals is not one-sided. We care for them, yes, but they also quietly guide us. Tama shows that kindness doesn't need grand gestures. Small, consistent actions, gentle steps, quiet presence, steady companionship can create deep connections and lasting peace. In daily life, let us walk a little slower, breathe a little deeper, and treat both people and animals with the same gentle respect Tama offers every day. In doing so, we build a world where coexistence is softer, kinder, and more meaningful.